Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get this eye makeup look using one of my new favourite palettes. I showed this on my Snapchat and you guys literally went crazy for it. I think that, that snap had so many screenshots and I don't normally get that many screenshots, so I was like, I think you guys want to see a video on this palette. So this palette is by Lovable Lashes. I nearly dropped it, oh my goodness. And this cost $18.99 to buy, I think. You get all of these gorgeous warm toned eyeshadows. There's loads of shimmers in here, loads of mattes in here, and yeah, it's called the Caribbean Spices palette, I think, and this is from the Lovable Lashes website, which obviously I'll leave in the description box, and it is actually owned by my lovely friend Tammy, who is also a YouTuber. I will link her channel in the description box. She has her own brand called Lovable Lashes that started out selling eyelashes, and then she's recently released this palette, and so she sent it to me and I tried it because it looked amazing. This video is not sponsored. I'm completely choosing to make this video because, as you guys will see if you follow me on Snapchat, it was amazing when I swatched it. Like, I am so impressed with it. And she gave me a code for you guys, which is Lovable10, and I will put it on the screen here, and that will get you 10% off of all orders. So I hope you guys enjoy. So before I show you the little tutorial, I thought I would just do a few swatches because as soon as I got this palette, I was doing some swatches. If you follow me on Snapchat, which is just sophdoesnails, it will be gone now, but like, I did some swatches and I was on, like, literally, honestly, I was blown away. And I did notice a few similarities between this palette and my Makeup Geek custom palette. So I thought I would show you guys the dupes that I found. So first up, this is what the palette looks like as a whole. As you can see, there's some light shimmery colours up here. There's just this row of like kind of orangey burgundy colours. There's some like darker burgundy colours around here. There's a couple of like kind of cool toned colours here. There's a black or like a really dark grey. There's like a few kind of like purpley ones around here. I just think this is like everything I want in a palette pretty much. So the first dupe was very obvious to me. It is Flamethrower, which is this colour here from Makeup Geek, and the one that I'm going to be duping it with is this colour here in the middle. There's actually two kind of coppery colours. I'll swatch them both for you. So I've literally just like dipped my finger into both of these. These are both of the middle shades from here. Like, do you guys see this? So that is Flamethrower there. So as you can see, they are very similar colours. I think Flamethrower is just a tiny little bit darker, but like this one here is pretty much like identical. Like on the eyes, it is pretty much identical. The next dupe that I spotted was for Frappe by Makeup Geek, which is this one here. I meant to say this colour down here. So this one is Frappe and then this one from the palette. So the bottom one is from the $18.99 palette and the top one is Makeup Geek. I then found a dupe for Mesmerized, which is a super foil eyeshadow, or foiled eyeshadow, whatever they're called. The dupe for Mesmerized is this one here. So this one is the Makeup Geek one, and this one is the Lovable Lashes one. There's then a few dupes for Bitten, which is this kind of matte burgundy colour. So this one here is the Makeup Geek one, and then these two are from the palette. I would say that this one is probably the most similar. That was this one and this one here. And there's a couple of similar colours to Grandstand, which is this one here. They're not identical, but they are like kind of in the same colour range and of the same kind of like formula. That is this one up here and this one down here. So I'm just going to do some swatches of them all next to each other. There is the Makeup Geek one, and then here are the three similar shades. So as you can see, the pigmentation is pretty much the same for all of them. And then just quickly, even though it's not a dupe, I have to swatch the gold because oh my god. Okay guys, are you ready for this? It could literally go like down my knuckle. Look at that gold! Ugh! The quality of these eyeshadows is just ridiculous, as you can see. So anyway, let's just get onto the tutorial. So obviously you will have already seen this is what the gorgeous palette looks like. I think I'm going to start with this brown colour here, which is a matte brown. So I'm just going to use this brown colour as my transition shade. I literally just tapped it in there like tap tap, and then went like this, and it's already got so much pigment. And I'm also just going to run that along my lower lash line. So that colour is like the perfect kind of medium warm brown transition shade. Already in love with these eyeshadows. They blend so nicely well. This colour did anyway, I can't speak for the entire palette, but that colour blended so nicely, so I'm just going to add a little bit of this one here, which is like a more kind of orangey toned brown. They're all like warm toned. Actually, there's a couple of cool tones in here, but like the majority of them are warm toned, and they are just gorgeous. Like, oh, I'm so obsessed. Oh, by the way guys, update on the Spectrum brushes that I got a couple of videos ago. I love them. I just got eyeshadow in my These so far are just blending like a dream. Okay, so next I want to take a bit of this kind of like red colour here. Oh my god, so gorgeous. And I'm just going to also add that into my crease. As you can see, I'm just basically slowly building up the colours to make a nice kind of gradient effect and make it a super smoky, warm toned autumnal eye makeup look. By the way guys, I am going to be doing some kind of different looks towards Christmas that aren't just like warm colours and kind of orangey browns, because people always tell me that my makeup looks always look the same. But to be honest, like so many of the palettes that you guys asked me to try, that was the wrong end of my brush. So many of the palettes that you guys asked me to try are like warm tone palettes, and so if you guys want to see reviews of them, then I'm not going to be like no, because I love warm tones, you guys love warm tones, so why not review all the warm tone palettes? I really want to put like... I was just about to do it again, what is wrong with me? So next I'm taking this colour here, which I think is the dupe of Bitten, and I am going to put this, again, surprise surprise, in my crease. Oh, I took too much and then flicked it all in my inner corner. Oh no, oh no. Flick. Okay, so be careful with this dark purple colour guys, there's a bit of fallout. I feel like this palette would actually be really good for duping the Kylie like burgundy palette. I'm so bad at getting them even. Okay, so now I'm so excited. I'm going in with this one here, which is the dupe for Flamethrower. I'm going to try and put them on with a brush, and if that doesn't work then I use my finger, because I know that they swatch well using my finger. So I'm just taking my other little flat Spectrum brush. Okay, so it definitely seems to be working with a brush. Again though, there's a bit of fallout, so I'm just going to sweep that away. I really hope you guys can see how like metallic this is. I'm just going to take my finger and actually apply a bit like this. Oh my god. How stunning is that colour? On the other eye, I'm just going to go in with my finger and see the difference. Okay, so after I put it on my eyelids, I still have this much left to go on my hand. The pigmentation of these is actually insane. And run it along my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm then just going to take this colour here, it's closing on me, and I'm going to put that in my inner corners. Okay, so I'm going to go a bit bolder, and I'm going to take the black colour in this. So I'm going to start off with just a little bit, because I can imagine this is going to be very pigmented and I don't want to ruin it. I'm taking just the tiniest bit and just putting that on the kind of outer corner. And I'm also just taking a tiny bit of that black on my lower lash line. Okay, so this is what the eyeshadow look looks like. I'm now just going to add some eyeliner and some mascara and some fake lashes. I'm using the Soap & Glory Super Cat Skinny. And then just going to apply a bit of mascara, and then I'll finish off with some eyelashes. This is the Pure Fully Charged Magnetic Mascara. So Tammy's shop, being called Lovable Lashes, funnily enough, sells fake eyelashes. That's what she like started out doing. So she very kindly sent me 3 pairs of eyelashes. The first pair, which look absolutely stunning, are called #Slay. So this is what #Slay look like. They're just super like kind of lengthening, voluminous. There's then #Royalty. And these ones are just very thick, kind of wispy, and oh my gosh, these look beautiful as well. But the ones that I'm going to be using today are called hashtag drama queen. And ignore this one here, which I've like cut up and taken off, but just look at the one on the other side. There's a hole in the bottom here, and you just kind of like slide it out. Ah, my finger's stuck in it. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting off the two kind of like shortest little clusters from the inner corner because these are too big for my eyeballs. It really bothers me how in this lighting, like because my two soft boxes are like straight ahead of me instead of like one on either side, it's a lot more difficult to see my highlight unless I turn my head like this much. By the way, if you ever want to know what my highlighter or my lipstick is, it's always listed in the description box. I get comments on every single video like, what's your lipstick, what's your highlighter, and if you just read the description box, it is there every video, so just a little something to note. So I just like to place them on, and then I just take some tweezers. And apparently I didn't put enough glue on because that is not worked. Oh my god, how gorgeous is that pair of eyelashes. I'm just going to add a little bit more eyeliner to my inner corner because I've done it really, really thin and you can see the band. So that was it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know I definitely did. I am so impressed. Tammy, you have done an amazing job picking out this palette because it is beautiful and I just think it's the perfect autumnal palette. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you guys have got this palette, what you think of it, if you want it, all of that kind of stuff. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!